Hello, guys. Welcome to the Kindness Flash with Jason and Orly. We are so happy to have you here. Jason, I stole your intro today. I apologize for that.
No, I let you have it. It was good. I like the way you said my name. I mean, I'm really grateful you did that. That's good.
Guys, I just have to tell you just a quick technical issue that we seem to be experiencing. So I'm actually not coming to you live from Jerusalem, where I usually am. I'm coming to you live from Cyprus, from Larnaca. And it is very hot here, and my computer is not happy about the heat. So there's been a little bit of technical issues, potentially with delays, but we're hoping that you'll be able to hear us and be able to follow us all the way through on the awesome Kindness Flash we're doing. This is episode 1 of this month, Jason.
It is, but you know what's funny too is I'm not coming from Vancouver, Washington today, and that's why I thought it was kind of funny when I posted up, like, where in the world are Jason and Orly? And I'm actually in Leavenworth, Washington, which is like central Washington. It's this like really adorable, cute Bavarian town kind of thing. And I'm coming to you live from the roof right now.
You know, we had an Dance for Kindness event in Leavenworth.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
Well, I'm going to go dance in the street right now. Just hang on. Just keep going, and I'll try not to get hit by a car. That's good.
For sure. So, guys, so everything, join us on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Time every Wednesday for the Kindness Flash with Jason Orly. Basically, just a couple announcements before we get to it. Every single month, we send out a newsletter called the Kindness Flash, and it focuses on a different theme of kindness for that specific month. This month, I'm really excited about this month, and I am also. This is the month of gratitude. And generally, Jason and I have always found that whatever theme we choose for the Kindness Flash ends up finding a way to manifest in our lives. Last month was the month of endurance, which was really, really tough to get through. So we're really excited to be going into the month of gratitude.
And which, Orly, we should say this though, because we do manifest these things. We do live them. Endurance was a tough month. You know, I think next I was gonna suggest maybe like fluffy rainbows and unicorns for next month's theme, and I think I can manage that for us. All right.
Yeah, I know. Gratitude is definitely going to be a great month. So you guys can sign up for this Flash. It's really simple to do it. All you got to do is go to LifeVestInside.com. In the top right corner, you'll see a button that says sign up. There you'll have the option to sign up for one or both our newsletters, either the Kindness Flash. And again, we put together some great content. Jason, why don't you tell them some of the stuff that's included in the Kindness Flash?
Absolutely. And again, forgive us for our choppiness on the broadcast this morning, because I pick up most of Orly's questions, and the other ones I'm just ignoring. So we're just being real with you. Yeah. No, we talk about, we got a monthly song, we got a monthly quote, we got a monthly article, we have a monthly of everything. And you know what I want to say is, if you have a monthly something you would like to hear, challenge me. I write these a lot. I mean, it's like we just added the children's book 2 months ago. I was sitting there going, wow, we give a monthly book on the theme. Why not address it to kids as well? Because why not teach them when they're young? So if you have a topic you're like, boy, this would be so cool in the Flash, Jason at LifeVestInside.com or Orly at LifeVestInside.com. But more importantly, you got to subscribe to it in order to see it. So make sure you're doing that.
Definitely. Also, guys, don't forget, you can also join me every Monday for the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly at 4 p.m. Israel time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So you guys will be able to check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Jason, we have exciting news to share with everybody today.
I do. You need to hit me, because I'm not sure what you're telling me I'm telling them.
I'm talking about the subscribers. So I was just telling everybody to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel at LifeVestInside, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But we have some really exciting news about our YouTube channel today, and that is
right.
Wait,
before you say that, we have to do this. This is even more important than anything you and I could ever say, and that is a huge shout out to Erin, who you guys know is like both of our right hands, left hands, 2 feet, and if we could have another hand, she'd still be it. Erin has really taken on our YouTube channel and really, really worked. And without her, folks, it wouldn't. So right there on the screen you see at LifeVestInside, you can go subscribe when we want you to, but last night, just at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, why? I know that because I was sitting there staring at it, because I was determined. We've been really pushing to get 100,000 subscribers in the YouTube world. 100,000 is a big milestone, and guess what? We made it. We made it last night at 11:59, and we have over 100,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're moving a lot of stuff over there, so if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? You need to subscribe. That's all there is to it. We're having a lot of stuff going on over there. So thank you guys all for your support, your love, and your subscriptions to our YouTube channel.
The truth is, it's really crazy thinking about it, because I bumped into a few people that have followed LifeVestInside from the very, very, very beginning over the past week. They're like, wow, I was taking a look at the Kindness Boomerang video and seeing when it was posted. It was posted back in 2011. I can't believe it. And the truth is, 2011 is a very long time away from now. And I remember when the film first went viral, but I have to really give a very big shout out to YouTube, because they're a very big part of LifeVestInside really actually coming into fruition and getting it out there to so many people. So big love for YouTube, big love for our subscribers, and we appreciate you guys joining us throughout these years and continuing to show us your love and following along as we continue to grow and build the organization through and through. One of the other things that you're going to be able to check out on our YouTube channel, every single week we're posting up another Dance for Kindness video from another country, from around the world. You guys can definitely still get involved in Dance for Kindness. We have a few days left for group leader registration to be open, where you can sign up to be group leader. All you have to do is go to danceforkindness.com to do it, and you can lead an event in your city. But you only have a few days to do that. In about another week and change from now, we're going to be opening up dance registration, where you'll be able to sign up for a location in your area and dance for kindness on Sunday, November 11th. It's going to be absolutely spectacular.
Hey, Orly.
120 cities. Yeah, Jason, go for it.
Check gratitude. I'm just going to keep popcorn and gratitude in here. Why? Because that's what we're doing. Like last night, as an example, I'm doing 2 events. I'm doing a private and a public event for Dance for Kindness. I've told people, hey, if you're nervous about doing one, don't, because I'm crazy enough to do 2. There's a lot of us out there doing 2 because we just don't know any better, and it's so fun when it comes all together. But like last night, I was like, how do you pay for things and this and that? And then I get a text last night for my private event, and I had somebody from my school step up and say, I'm going to sponsor the cost of the flash mob for your school. It's on me. And so there are so many people out there wanting to be involved. So I just want to say I'm super grateful for people like that in the world who just say, I see something powerful, I see something good, I see something kind, and they have resources that they're like, I want to give it to that. So yeah, my private event is covered. It's in a blink of an eye.
That's unbelievable. I'm hearing this for the first time, so I'm very, very excited. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Take gratitude. I'm going to surprise you all day long. Get ready.
Oh, you see, Grace is saying that Salisbury is gearing up. Grace Foxwell Murdoch from Salisbury, Maryland, puts together an amazing event every single year. I think last year she had, Grace, how many people you had last year? Around 250 people taking part in your Dance for Kindness event. It was absolutely amazing to see it come to life. Yeah. So definitely check it out. Let's get involved. Let's do some really great things within the school systems. I know Grace is doing some amazing things there in Salisbury, and Jason's doing some amazing things out in Washington. Getting right into the month of gratitude, and this is going to be episode 1 for this month, talking about gratitude. And
that's right.
First thing that we generally do, Jason, is I know we really define the concept of gratitude and what it means. And so yeah. I want to turn it over to you. Share your thoughts, and then I'd love to share mine as well. I have a story of gratitude that I'd love to share also with our audience.
I think it's so fun that you said, I'm going to come to the show today, Jason, and I'm going to have all the points. I didn't know it was like, hey, Jason, I'm going to hand it to you as your point. But that's good. We'll roll with it. What I think for me to define gratitude, I've really been thinking about it. And really gratitude to me is, I would say, here and now. That's a super short and obscure. But what I've realized is kind of that hourglass mentality. I think I've mentioned it before. It's the sand that's sitting up there waiting to fall through. It's not happening yet. That's the future. I can be grateful for it, but not really. I can be excited for it. The stuff that's happened has happened. I can't change it, but I am grateful for right now. I'm grateful for those grains of sand that get to fall through the hourglass, that get to start their journey and go somewhere and be part of something bigger. I've talked to you a lot, Orly, in the past. I've talked to you a lot about it, about the concept of power in the pause. And I thought that here and now and power in the pause are really the same thing, because I mentioned to you some people in my world lately that have kind of come out of the woodwork and I didn't know they existed in my life. And I realized, embrace those people in your world. This is my definition of gratitude. I could just start rattling off names like Andrea is gratitude. Ellie is gratitude. Danielle is gratitude. Brian, Carmen. These are all people who have just all of a sudden come into my world in the last literally 90 days. No, not even that long. than 30 days. And without them, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be standing in this city probably what I'm doing right now, which I'm not telling people why I'm in Leavenworth. People are like, why in the heck is he there? Shouldn't he be teaching back in Vancouver? He should be, but he took an unpaid day to do something wicked crazy that you're going to find out later, because I'm really grateful for being here. But gratitude is here and now. Gratitude is looking in the moment you're standing in right this second.
Yeah, and I think
embracing it.
I think that's a very, very important concept, because really when we want to call upon things into our lives, it's very important to take the pause, like you said, the power of the pause, to stop, to pause, and reflect on the things that you're actually grateful for. For me, I really had the opportunity to do this. It happens to be over the past couple of days, which is probably why, if you've sent me messages, I haven't been able to get back to you over the past couple of days. I've been celebrating the New Year, Jewish New Year, with family and friends in Israel. And, whenever it's a new year, it really does give us the time to pause. And so the entire past 2 days has been about doing sort of like sort of looking back at the previous year and recounting all of the things that I'm grateful for. Because in order to be able to draw things into your life, you need to first be able to pause and give thanks to the things that you already have. So something that I'm going to invite all of us to do right now, all of us, every single one of us, all you guys watching out there, whenever you're watching, to take right now the next 20, 30 seconds and list those 10 things in your life, 10 things, because I can guarantee you there are 10 things in your life that you are grateful for. Even if you don't realize it, even if you don't have the things in your life that you're hoping to bring into your life right now, it's important to give notice and to pay attention to the things that we do have. Because only once we do that, only once we embrace that, can we actually open the door for more things to be, to come into our lives that we should be grateful for. So I'm going to share some things. Jason, I want you to share some things. Right now, what are the top 10 things that we're grateful for? Jason, I'm going to share 5, and I want you to share 5. So number one thing that I'm grateful for is I'm grateful for my family. And one of the reasons I'm feeling even more grateful for them, so I'm really far away from them right now. They're back in Brooklyn, and it was my first year in 35 years of my life, the first time ever that I was away from my family on the holiday. And sometimes, a friend of mine told me today, sometimes in order to be grateful for things that we have to take a step back from them, because then it becomes fresh again for us. We get to realize how lucky we are to have it in our life. And not being with them this past holiday, I'm always grateful for them, but it only reinforced that gratitude and how much I love them, and each and every single one of them, for what they bring into my life. So that's one thing that I'm definitely 100% grateful for. The other thing that I feel really grateful for today is health. Why am I saying these things? Because oftentimes when we start to do some of the things that we have, it forces us to be grateful for the fact that we actually, that we have it to an extent. I was not really feeling very well today. I've been in bed actually up until just now, and I said I'm going to muster up the strength, and I'm going to come here, and I'm going to show up, and I'm going to make you guys, but not feeling really all that well. And it's when if it's something simple, like really small, or you're bonus holding, and you're not feeling at 100%, suddenly you start to become grateful for what? You start to become grateful for your health, for the things that now you're feeling like you're losing a little bit. But we don't necessarily lose things in order to be grateful for them. So that is definitely one of the things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the fact that I have the opportunity to live in a city that I absolutely love, and I do. I love Jerusalem, and here I am away from Jerusalem, missing it very much, and feeling that sense of gratitude. I'm grateful for the friends that I have in my life, friends like you, Jason, friends like Grace, friends like Erin, people that are there for me and that are there to support me. I just came off of a 40-day challenge, and as you guys know from reading the Kindness Flash from last month, the month of endurance, I came off of this 40-day challenge, and I nailed it, and it was amazing. And just last Tuesday, just a week ago, I celebrated my 40th day in gratitude, and people from around the world were posting up pictures and videos, and I asked them to join me in celebration of things that they are grateful for. And so that's definitely something that I'm grateful for, the ability to endure, the ability to be able to push forward. I'm grateful for this organization. I'm grateful for all of the people that have been there and stood by me through thick and thin, through the ups and through the downs. So these are just some of the things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Eddie Shama, who's on right now. I love you, Eddie Shama. Not to let you wishing you a really great New Year. So Jason, share with me 5 things that you are currently right now grateful for.
Well, I will say that I'm grateful for a lot of things, and I could rattle them off one at a time. But I think my paramount one, it comes down to relationships, and everybody knows that about me. And I could rattle off. I've realized that there's different levels of all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to go with relationships as my number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that was a cheap shot there, I know, but it is. I'm really grateful to have a family. And when I say my family, I mean, it's extended. I mean, there's obviously my wife and my 2 boys, that I am more blessed than people understand to even have them in my world, that they put up with me, that I'm where I am right now means they have to put up with me. I'm a lot to take. I'm grateful for the people I work with. I'm grateful that I'm an educator. I'm grateful that I get to be around 1,100 kids. We just started our school year last week, and I get to be around 1,100 kids every single day, of kids who really need somebody like me. I've been placed in a place where I can be best used, and I'm a firm believer of that. But I'm just going to go back and say that my biggest thing right now is just those people, and they know who they are. Those people in my life right now. Here, I'm going to give you a sample of gratitude. This is something that I do all the time, that someone did for me, and it blew my mind yesterday. So I'm at school teaching. I had a busy day. I mean, every little gap in my day, like during my prep period, I had to run down to the courthouse to see our sheriff, to chat with him about a couple things. And I'm like, okay, at 10:15, I got to sprint out the door, and I got to get there, and I got to get back. And I get a text message. And it said, because last night, or 2 nights ago, I only slept for an hour and a half. I worked a project all night long, and it just had to get done. So I worked it. I get a message saying, hey, I know you worked super hard last night, but I want you to know that I know you're working really hard. I'm like, well, that was really nice. And then it was, come out to your car. And I'm like, go out to my car. Of course I'm going to my car. I've got to get. And I get out there, and there is my friend standing there with my cup of coffee, just saying, you need a cup of coffee because you worked really hard last night, and I love what you're doing for our world. And gave me my cup of coffee, and off they went. And off I went. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, it's those simple acts that just derail you in a really positive way. Those are the people and the moments I'm so grateful for a black cup of coffee. It blessed my life more than they ever know. And that's the stuff I think we really need to embrace.
I think that what you're saying, and you're touching on something really important, it's the concept of being grateful for people, because people are what make life worth living. We have a very, very special person in my life, somebody that I'm very grateful for. Really challenging, has been there to support me. Alicia St. Germain, Jason, you may know Alicia from a show that I did with her. She's a mentor. She's somebody that I look up to. And she wrote here, I'm going to share her comment with everybody, the things that she's grateful for. She wrote, husband, children, my home, your friendship, Orly, and many other people that I consider friends really inspire me to be better. The ability to help others. First of all, if those of you out there that are watching and you don't know who Alicia is, you must check her out. I mean, this is a powerhouse of a woman, but somebody who embodies kindness, embodies gratitude, embodies strength through and through. When she says that the ability to help others, and she means it, because she doesn't just give a little; she gives with her whole heart and her whole. I can't express enough gratitude for you. But the thing that I love most about what she wrote here is the fact that all these are to do with relationships, and that's something that's really important. Showing gratitude for the relationships that we have in our lives is very, very important. The likelihood is that when I pose this question to all of us, so what are we grateful for many of you, just like most of the things that are grateful are people. The question is now, once we come to understand what we're grateful for, how do we show that gratitude? Because we could be grateful for it and they don't necessarily know it. But Jason, you mentioned that cup of coffee, that small action, because there's that sense of gratitude. The person was grateful for you and they may have told you. But then there's these simple things that people do that take it to a whole other level. So something that I want to encourage us all to do over the course of this week, whoever that you thought in your mind, those top 5, those top 10 people, those top 10 things they are grateful for, the likelihood is that there are people involved in that. I want you to choose one person, just one, over the course of this week, from the list that you had in your head, the first things that you thought about, and ask yourself, because you are grateful, how can you show gratitude back to that person, to that thing? How can you actually give from yourself a little bit more gratitude? And it doesn't have to be this big, tremendous thing, this big gesture. You just share it to a person. Give you a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
These simple things. It really should be simple, because you don't need to go above and beyond. It's not about the above and beyond. It's the fact that you take the pause, that the concept of the power of the pause, that you're able to pause and you're able to tell somebody, you mean something to me. And I'm not just going to say it in words, but I'm going to show it in action. I'm going to show you. And maybe it's not a big gesture, but it's something that's going to touch their heart. And that's really what I would love us to focus on over the course of this week. Being able to express what we're grateful for, being able to write it down, being able to give it voice, and then being able to show it in action, how we are going to show that person how grateful we are to have them in our lives.
Yeah.
I know I have a bunch of people in my mind right now, Jason.
Oh,
my mind's starting to race with ideas right now. So
I know.
I'm excited to embrace this upcoming week and get out there and show gratitude.
Well, there's two gratitude quotes I'm going to share really quick. And it's just, one of them is, it's not joy that makes us grateful, it's gratitude that makes us joyful. So go out when you are giving those moments of gratitude to people. It is going to be joy filled, and I want people to remember that. And then on top of that, there's a great quote that kind of follows what we were talking about earlier with the hourglass, and it's simply, gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity, and it makes sense of our past, brings peace for our today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So gratitude can be paramount, and we need to get up every single morning knowing we get to get up and we get to be grateful and show gratitude to people. Don't make it a chore. Make it authentic, and it's from the heart. And that way, just a simple smile can be a ton of gratitude, and that could be that one thing that person needs today. So keep your eyes peeled, flex those kindness muscles and those gratitude muscles in your eyes, and hunt that person down who needs you more than anything today.
I absolutely love that quote. And so before we head off, I want to just share one more comment that was put on here by Louisa Garrett of what she's grateful for. She had nieces and nephews. I totally understand that. I miss my nieces and nephews so much. Family, breath. I love that. Breath. The ability to breathe. Very powerful. Friendship, health, kindness, love, and every single day to be able to bring joy to others.
Orly, let's say this, because Louisa, I just want to say, I just had the opportunity to meet her recently because I was on her show, and she is phenomenal. So another one, you're putting up good people today. You guys need to be checking her out as well, because this is a go-getter who's changing the world, and I am so grateful for you. So thank you for being on our show this morning, because you're doing amazing work, and I'm really grateful to see what you are doing.
All right, guys. Well, let's leave it with that. That was a beautiful ending off message from Jason. Let's get out there. Let's chase down those people that have made us have a reason to be grateful, and let's share that gratitude right back at them. We hope to catch you here again next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, yes, next Wednesday, Jason, you're going to be alone on the Kindness Flash. I apologize. It's going to be the Kindness Flash with Jason.
That's it. I'm out. No, never mind. No, I'm kidding. I'm back. Next Tuesday night, Wednesday is a very big day for me and those that are Jewish in the world. It's Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement. So I'm not going to be able to be online, but you guys are going to definitely put your part. That is a day that I actually don't speak at all, Jason. I do what is called a Tanit Tzibur. I don't speak the whole day. It's just a day where I'm focused on gratitude. The day of focusing on gratitude. So I'm going to be doing that, but you guys can catch Jason here next week at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for another amazing show focusing on the power of gratitude. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on you not talking for a day. I'm sorry. That's gonna take a while to process for me.
Can you imagine? Yeah, one full day, no talking.
But everybody, do come next week, because we are gonna have the biggest party ever with Jason and the gratitude team. Get ready. Maybe I'll have people on with me. Some people I'm grateful for I mentioned today. Maybe I'll make them get up really early in the morning with me and come do the show.
I love that. I love that idea. I think that'll be spectacular.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much again. And thanks again for our subscribers for joining us. Remember to subscribe at LifeVestInside.com. And always, always remember that it's kindness that keeps the world afloat. Love you very much from our heart to yours from across the world. Mwah. Bye now.